Hey, what's up everybody? Nexel here. Today we're playing Honkai Star Rail version 3.2. Finally, after finishing up some things, learning the backstory of Tribios, as well as Maide leaving Akama to go fight the Black Tide. So lots of stuff happened in 3.1. It was really packed towards the end, but still really good. So, two things for today. Three, I guess. First thing, I'm sorry I didn't stream yesterday. Super tired after work, like extremely exhausted, so just didn't have the energy to. So today is going to be kind of a shorter stream, but tomorrow and the day after I probably won't be streaming, because I will probably be focusing on some of these, like Star Rail World, which I haven't started at all, and Seal Slammers. So these are going to be the two things I'll be doing over the next 2 days. I also will be busy over the weekend, so really won't have too much time to myself to stream. So that is going to be the goal. So really, again, it's not going to be a long stream today. It's going to be one of a shorter streams. I'm not really good with words today. I don't know why, but my words are just like garbage just pouring out of my mouth. So what we are going to do is we are going to start version 3.2 right now. Again, going to be kind of a shorter stream. We're looking at about like maybe an hour and a half-ish. And then from there, we will be chilling. So where am I in terms of my 3.4 progress? That's right, 3.4 when Saber and Archer come out. So currently have 34 of the special tickets, and then 34,380 of the jades. So how much is that? That is 214 warps. So all in all, we have 248 warps ready to go for the collaboration. Hopefully not needing to hit like hard pity every single time at 180. Hopefully can win maybe a 50-50 here and there, considering that I really only have one hard pity locked in right now. Now, a few things to note before the end of this happens. Remember that this top off bonus is live still, so if you hadn't already bought it for this like version 2.0 update and beyond, remember that these all reset. So the first time you buy any of these packages, you will get double the oniric. I'm not really sure how to say that. The shards. And remember that the shards contribute to this. So I have this from I think it was the battle pass, the nameless honor, whatever that one is. And if you buy even just the $100 one, which is roughly about like 13,000 of the shards, you'll automatically get all of this stuff, which includes the self-modeling resin, the wishful resin, 4 of the light cone memory shards, which can instantly get you a 5-star light cone of your choosing, and then 2 variable dice. So even though these aren't like the greatest rewards ever for the amount spent, it is still a really solid like freebie to get that does go away in like 4 days. So really keep that in mind when you're determining, oh, do I want to like get more shards in preparation for the Unlimited Bladeworks or the Fate collab. I'm not sure if it's specifically Unlimited Bladeworks, but if you want to get more shards, just remember that this goes away. And while this is permanent, like until you use the first time top off, while this will exist past version 3.2 going into 3.3, this goes away, and this is just free stuff right here, right? If you know you're going to spend the $100 down the line anyways, and you haven't gotten the top off bonus already, then this is just free rewards. If you did already get the top off bonus, you've already unlocked this, so just make sure you go in there and collect it. But yeah, this is all just limited stuff, and once it's gone, I don't know if it's ever coming back. So if you really want these aesthetics, then by all means. But yes, just keep that in mind when it comes to purchases here. Number one, and always number one, play in moderation and spend rationally, because like it's just a game at the end of the day. New video games are about to cost $80, so Just really keep that in mind. Like, how much do you value playing Star Rail over the course of how many years, right? I've played it for like 2 years. Would I feel bad if I purchased this? Wait a minute. Woo, that could have been bad. Would I felt bad if I purchased that particular package? Not really, because do I feel like I've gotten $100 of value out of the game? Absolutely. I've played this game quite a bit, and I do enjoy it. Unlike other games that shall not be mentioned, I do get a consistent stream of updates from this game rather than the once every 3 months updates that ultimately lead to we are canceling the game. No shade will be dropped, no names will be dropped, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyways, so just keep that in mind. While it is like, it looks expensive, gachas are expensive, especially like the mobile ones where it's like you gotta pull for characters and stuff like that. Just know that Honkai Star Rail, really you don't need to buy the stuff. You really can just save, and if you want, just use the same team for basically everything. And if you can't pass the top tier content, that's just fine, because it's just top tier content. It's not like you're getting barred from actually beating the game or playing the game's story. Like, just as an example before we go into story or anything like that. So once you have 2 solid team comps, you're basically just set for the entire game. So I've been playing the game since day 1, and these are all the 5 stars I have. They basically fit onto like 1 page-ish. Now, in terms of the teams that I use here, so I've got the Herta team going off, I've got the Break team, I've got the Acheron team, and these are like the Dolphin-esque, not like super whale-esque teams, because I don't have some of the 5-star supports, right? Like Serval should really be an Axa. If we look at an Acheron team base, Acheron, Ella.
Remember, Serval, don't rush the beat.
Who else are you using this team? Another Harmony character, and like, I don't know, Sunday. Where are you, Sunday? So yeah, like, this is a suboptimal team for Acheron, but I've been doing just fine with this team. So just know that you don't have to spend a lot if you really don't want to. I'm really thinking about it because I want Saber. I want, at the very least, E0S1 Saber, E0S1 Archer, and then I can be happy. If I can get Eidolons for Saber, that would be amazing. Or Archer. It depends on what those Eidolons are. But basically, gear up for 3.4 if you are committed to it like I am, and just keep that tip about the shards in mind. Yes, words. I'm so good with words today. I'm so wonderful with words today. Okay, anyways. Alright, so Firefly gets subbed out with... Nope. Okay. What other teams have I played in the past? There's some really interesting stuff here. There's like the Jingliu team. There is... Because your teams are basically built around whatever your DPS is. Like, I've never seen a team that ran just 4 sustains. Unless that sustain's name was Lingsha and they were built for DPS. Ooh, we played Dr. Rachel for a minute. Fei Zhao, obviously. So yeah. Your teams are built around your DPSs, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, technically, because I haven't played Seal in a minute. Can we play Zila? Can we pull off a Zila build right now? I used to think that this was a good relic set. Oh, how times have changed. This is so good. That's 3 right there. How in the world? What in the world? I feel like there's even a better relic set anyways. What are people using now? Oh, the same thing. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. I feel like there's so many better options for Zila right now. What are the other options even? What's your 2-piece bonus attack? Memo Sprite. Yeah, that ain't happening. Oh yeah, this would work just fine, because usually when you ult with Zila, you're taking something out, and then you get the recurrence, and then you get to go again. This would be fine. This is really not a bad choice. That's for a different day. That's for when we're feeling spicy and experimental. But for today, we just want to play some story. So, with that being said, let's go in with a... We're going to go in with a herded team. That seems fine. That seems safe. And, like, taking out mobs feels good. Okay. Here we go. All right, let's go, y'all.
Ah, it's you, Cass. I finished the anthology of poems you lent me. Here it is.
I thought you'd be too preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary, knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my reading efficiency.
I understand completely. During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks. Anything but my actual studies.
Precisely. As I remember, you and Finon were both disciples of the new Sporists. I assume that Anaxa's exams were as unreasonable as the man himself, correct?
The courses Professor Anaxa taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology. And to be perfectly honest, those two courses were the students' greatest nightmares.
The history of mythology, taught by the blasphemous great performer himself. I can imagine their fear.
Now that I think about it, students would often rush to the podium during class to challenge him on those blasphemous ideas. May I ask, Lady Aglaya, has your relationship with Professor Anaxa always been like this?
He openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the Flame Chase journey. Our positions have been destined to be at odds. While you were studying there, I assume you must have heard of his nickname.
A Dromus draped in finery?
As I see it, this nickname is more of an insult to the Dromas. Despite his insufferable arrogance, I do hold a certain respect for his nature as a scholar. To remain true to his principles, he is unafraid to stand opposed to the world, and that requires considerable resolve. Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire. As a Chrysos heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy, while he disrespects the gods.
The gods have chosen him.
He was indeed chosen by Circes. Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering. I sense there's more to this exchange than idle chatter.
With all due respect, I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing to grant him some time to find a way to remove the cool flame. However, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme measures.
Just as I feared.
The Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like an empty shell. Given his strong sense of self-respect, I trust that Anaxagoras will make the right decision.
Still, I can't help but hope for another possibility. Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his limitations, now that he knows time is limited.
I understand your stance. Let's continue this discussion another time. But now, let's greet our guest. You're here. Does this mean you're ready to take on Orynyx's trial? It seems that this sacred beast is just as indispensable, given their intricate ties to the Titan.
Memmy mem, memmy mem 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 mem, memmy mem memmy mem.
Surrendering the cool flame is a Chrysos heir's duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply appreciated. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means forsaking your humanity. You will inherit Orynyx's divinity and bear the time of Amphorius, all on your own. From that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again, until the end of Genesis. It's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir. If this path proves unattainable, I am willing to lower my expectations. There are still many priests of Yanissopolis and their descendants in the city. If I'm left with no other option, I'll try to find someone worthy among them.
Hero. Memmy mem 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 mem. Memmy mem 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 memmy mem mem. Memmy mem 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 memmy mem mem mem.
It looks like you know that Titan rather well.
Memmy mem mem. Memmy mem mem mem. Memmy mem 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 mem. Memmy mem 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 memmy mem mem mem.
Memories that exist outside of your own experiences.
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was in the Abyss, I heard the Titan's groans, full of pain and grievances, yet without any ill will.
Please, memmy mem mem. Memmy memmy mem. Memmy memmy mem mem. Mem memmy memmy mem mem. Mem memmy mem 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 mem. Memmy mem 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 mem. Huge.
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. Trinem will call for you when the ceremony is ready. It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to this point. Time and again, you have risen to the occasion for Akima. Nearly rewarding you with some honeydew is no longer able to express the extent of our gratitude. When the dust settles, I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky. It's about time that we lift the taboo and discuss things openly.
We're gonna take a 10-second pause just to say, I like what they did there, where we had a lot of talking going on. There was a lot of story being dropped, and now we have the chance to save, opt out of moving into the next one. So I don't know if people had the same complaint that I did in version 3.1, but when the story felt like it was long and like dragging and you were stuck having to watch the whole thing, turn off the game, skip the cutscene, something like that. So I like this little break in the middle. All right, let's get back to it.
Mister, may everything go well for you and Mem. It's nothing. I only came to discuss some matters with Lady Aglaya. Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me. Tracing back, this anthology was something left for Lady Trianne by a bard before their passing. Although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner has passed on, Lady Trianne gave this book to me since she knew how much I liked to read. No, it's just an ordinary book. It's definitely not some kind of unique copy. It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon corrupted by the Black Tide descended one day, swooping upon the city like death itself. It swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. After taking down the evil dragon, the warriors discovered that the princess's life had already met its end. Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself and wreaked havoc on the city. As a result, the prosperous Styxia met its demise. The author of this book is Archepia, a wandering bard who traveled to many cities. Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many tragicomedy scripts. She even clearly underlined and took notes in books that covered myths with her elegant handwriting. While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Archepia. It felt just like I was traveling with someone that I'd never met before. It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive. That's right. Writing, drawing, and taking photographs. It seems like human nature to try and leave records of things. Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone out of courtesy. But I'm also very curious about the story of the Rosy Celestial Maiden. Despite having visited many cities in Amphorius, I still understand nothing about the world beyond the sky. If there is an opportunity... forget it. Let's talk about this in the future. For now, I only hope that you'll be able to complete the trial safely and obtain Orynyx's blessing. May you complete the trial safely and obtain...
Was that just casters foreshadowing their entire story that we are about to go through right now? Because there was a story about a princess, and a dragon, and an alchemist. Yeah, I feel like we're getting set up. This is the setup for the rest of the story. So, let's keep the story moving and talk to our boy, Don. Oh?
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back just in time. This is something that the both of you should probably know. I wouldn't call it trouble. I just think it will be favorable if the both of you understand the situation in Akima better. Some background information for you. The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphorius, made up of different city representatives. They hold legislative power over the Holy City, and are in charge of presiding over the Citizens' Assembly held once every few years. This is the most important social event of Akima. It is highly influential, and can even affect what happens to the Flame Chase journey. Despite her vision and wisdom that spans across thousands of years, even she cannot win over the hearts of everyone. Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. During the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaia should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and whether the Titan's conquest should continue. That is correct. However, the problem lies in the fact that there are ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders. They view the Citizens' Assembly as a way to restrain the Chrysos heirs, and hope to take complete control over the Flame Chase journey. We can refer to them as the Opposition. During the assemblies held in the past 100 years, the voices supporting the Opposition have been growing stronger in the shadows. It's only thanks to Aglaia that the Flame Chase journey has been able to continue to this day. The Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner, but this time, there seems to be a new variable to the situation. I'm afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor Anaxa. Aglaia will surely take back Circe's core flame, but with Anaxa's current condition, it's so unique that nobody knows how taking the core flame away from him will affect him. He has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. I'm certain that he must want to escape from the monitoring of the Golden Thread and protect himself. If the Opposition were to offer an olive branch at this time... Anaxa has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal. However, he has taught many Chrysos heirs, and has long been considered an important ally of Akima. I truly do not wish to see comrades turning on one another. As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaia and try to buy more time for him. Then, the greatest way in which you can help is for you to know what I am fighting for. Allow me to apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Oryx will show more benevolence and be more accommodating. I remember that they seemed quite fond of you back in the Abyss. Go and rest and regain your strength. We'll meet at the Vortex in a few days. Oh, right. You can read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders and the Citizens' Assembly.
Oof, that one was a doozy to read. But I guess it did kind of lay down the groundwork for what it is for people that, like, don't have a vague idea of what, like, city assemblies are like. Okay. So I think the goal for me tonight is to make it to the end of version, or not the end, oh my gosh, version 3.2 part 1, which I think is what we're doing right now. Spindis laboring to weave the tapestry of time. So that is going to be our goal for today. And hopefully we can get it done in like less than 15 minutes. We'll find out.
Nervous. Nervous, mem.
Esteemed one, Orynyx's vacant totem awaits. If you have already made your preparations to become a pillar of Amphorius, please, step forward.
Alright, so we're gonna turn back right now and not have to deal with any of this. No, I'm just kidding. Is Orynyx the eyeball? No. I think it's that one. I think. I could be wrong. Alright, let's go.
Mr. I'm sorry, but I'm not sure what I should say to help calm your nerves. Oh, right. Perhaps something like, as long as you can successfully complete this trial, the rest of the Flame Chase journey will be smooth sailing? No, that sounds a little strange. Don't worry. It won't take up too much of your time. Don't worry. You'll definitely make it back alive? Oh. Sorry. It seems like I've made the mood even heavier. In any case, may everything go your way.
Good effort, Castris. Good effort.
Accepting a Titan's trial is a very peculiar experience. I'm afraid that I'm not able to accurately describe it. You can only go and experience it for yourself. I believe that you'll be able to pull it off.
Thanks, Finan.
I can still vividly recall when you entered the vortex of Genesis for the first time. At that time, I could never have imagined that a guest from beyond the sky would shoulder the fate of Amphorius. Don't feel burdened. Just like during the Trial of Strife, Trinan and Finan will be waiting for you outside. If something unforeseen were to occur, they will intervene in the trial and rescue you. May Kefali bless you.
You know, it feels like we've already passed so many of Orynyx's trials just like through regular gameplay, so hopefully this one's not so bad.
Little Gray and Mem, thank you. Your resolves cannot be questioned. We praise your pure selflessness and courage. May Kefali light your path forward. Get ready to assume Orynyx's divinity, Trailblazer. The divine position of Orynyx has already been vacant for some time. We can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates. The 8th core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great Veil of Evernight, Orynyx. It shall now be returned by the 2 elected heroes of the Chrysosairs. A traveler who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes miracles. Who? Mem. Both of you, please, come forward. Recite along with us. O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn. Please, focus. and surrender the core flame. Oryx. Their soul has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
Don't worry, you're tougher than I am, right?
Traveler from beyond the sky, let us pray that the Titan acknowledges your worthiness.
Although he loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, his determination is as strong as the Chrysos heirs. He will definitely succeed. While he's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Speak. I'm listening.
Slap, slap! Wake up! How is it? How do you feel? Right? I think that it's amazing too! Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I have such a cute voice! It must be because of all the memories that I collected. They allowed me to grow beyond expectations. Also, listen. The words of the Titan are becoming clearer.
Mother. It hurts. Have I finally reached the end? Are the years of isolation coming to an end?
Or next. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black cloak robbed them of their core flame, they have been relegated to waiting in isolation in such a confined space. We are going to help alleviate their pain, right?
Memories broken. Mother, where?
Mother? Who are they calling out for?
Alright, y'all, it is trial time. Let's try and figure this out. I feel like before any of that, we should take a look at what this is. Also, first time we're getting Mem with full-on sentences. Whoa, wait a minute. This goes... Oh, this is 3-directional. Okay.
Who came up with this? Seriously, go rewrite it.
Oh. Okay. I don't know why I thought these only went in 2 dimensions, like left and right. So you're telling me this whole time it could have rotated up and down too? Have we explored this before? I was about to say, yeah, I was like, we have lots of the stuff activated already. Alright, I guess let's not dawdle and let's get going. So I've always wondered this about Oryx, because it looks like we're staring at like a giant hooded figure. I don't know if anyone else feels this, or if it's supposed to just be that like light in the sky, but that light looks like it's wearing a hood. So if the Flame Reaver was able to take that down, it's hard wondering if anything stands a chance.
You. It's you. I remember you. Skyfather has gazed upon you. Mother is calling for you. Father has chosen you. Mother is no longer responding. Something important. An important matter.
Oryx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphorius. Each time people draw strength from within their memories, every single ripple falls onto your shoulders. There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Oryx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have come.
Freedom. Freedom. I want freedom.
Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you. You can have a good rest now.
You have potential, strength, willpower, powerful, and tenacious. But you lack something. Just one thing.
Lacking something? What is it?
What you lack is a future.
Future?
Traveler from the sky, you should have dissipated already. The gaze from Sky Father stabilize your form. Because from the moment you crossed the sky, your life was cast away. Right now, you are simply a collection of walking memories.
What? How is that possible?
The space is collapsing. Someone must inherit the authority of time. If the pillar is lost, the laws of time will collapse. Emporius will succumb to eternal disorder. Time never compromises, never bears grudges, never forgives, never makes a choice. Child of humanity, Titans, Mother, Sky Father. Time restrains everything that exists in this world.
Orynyx's divinity is dissipating? Is the trial coming to an end?
Pathstrider of remembrance, my strength, I shall entrust it to you. The fate of the world, if you wish to save it. Go and find your future that has been stolen. Even if that means you'll have to cheat death. You'll have to challenge that hand of shadow clasped with unyielding fingers.
Hey, are you alright? I heard you two talking about Thanatos. Cass is also very concerned about the warning. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Thanatos is the Titan that Cass has always been looking for. Regardless of whether there are any clues, there's probably no one else that understands death better than her. Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysosaurs already know everything that has happened to you. I was too worried, so I told them everything. Please don't hate me, okay?
Okay, so now we've got full-powered Mem speaking in full sentences all the time. We found out that we have died, probably in the car crash, like the train car crash. And now we're just literally a walking pile of memories. This feels very Kingdom Heartsy right now. So we didn't survive the car crash. And now it seems like Mem is the thing that... Mem and Remembrance might be the thing that is keeping us anchored to the world right now. Huh. Okie dokie. So, that was a lot to absorb in terms of the fact that we are actually dead. This is like Final Fantasy X. It's feeling very Final Fantasy X-like too, which is kind of crazy. But anyways, I guess we will run around as the Remembrance Trailblazer, considering that we are just a memory at the current moment. But maybe that's the importance... Well, I don't know. I was like, maybe that's the importance of us being in Amphorius, is that we have died, but we died in Amphorius. So I'm thinking of how this connects to like the overarching story, but so far it's still kind of loose. Like, yes, we got the gaze of the Remembrance, but that's really about all that connects Amphorius so far to the outside world. So I'm looking forward to see how the other elements like factor into the story, like March 7th, what's going on with them, Sunday, who inevitably will have an importance because they just joined us, so they have to have some level of importance. Let's go ahead and talk to Don Hung and see what's going on. Alright, y'all, it is time to find death and say, hey, that future is ours and we want it back.
Mister, I'm right here. Please stay there and slowly turn around. Please pardon me. just as I expected. I cannot feel anything. Back at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky. Never did I expect that this would be the true reason. I'm sorry. I should have noticed that something was amiss earlier. Mister, if my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I hope that you can forgive me. I'm just thinking, if your soul has really left your body, as a mortician, I might be able to trace where it has gone to.
Cass! Did you find anything?
My apologies. Not as of yet. Perhaps I have overestimated my capabilities. But, Mister, would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly. Perhaps the result might be different this time. I have never touched the living in this way before. If my actions are in any way disrespectful, I hope that you can forgive me. Yes. I seem to have caught a glimpse of something. Your soul is currently roaming someplace and cannot find a way to escape. But perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time. We have a chance to find it before the fingers of Thanatos sweep everything away. Clues. Just a few more. I need more guidance. The connection has been severed. With my strength, I'm not able to trace it. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, mister. Although we currently have no leads, I will do my best to search for the whereabouts of Thanatos, bring back their core flame, and personally return to you the life that you have lost too soon. I know that I'm lacking in confidence, but I hope that you can keep this promise of mine in mind. Before I manage to deliver on this promise, please do your best to hang on. Amphorius needs you. Lady Aglaia and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. They're worried about you too. If possible, please go there and let them know that you're well. Although, I don't actually know whether your current situation can be described as well. Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax. I hope that reading this can help tide you through this difficult period.
More and more species are disappearing.
It feels like that cutscene was written by somebody who really likes Casterus. I'm just saying. Anyways, but yes, I would explain why when we saved Casterus from being blown back at the Grove, why we were able to physically make contact with them and not like die instantaneously, because joke's on us, we're already dead. So interesting. I like how the clues kind of led to this point, but feels real bad. I do feel like Mem is actually tied to Ornyx, and like something about us inheriting Ornyx's powers made Mem able to like gain some of their own powers back. I feel like if there's anything I've learned about things like anime and stuff like that. This is not Mem's final form. I have a feeling Mem transforms down the line. Into what? I'm not really sure. Maybe some really cool Phoenix type thing. I don't know. But it feels like this isn't Mem's final form. That's just my thought on it. Let me know what y'all think. Looks like Treeby and Trinin are here. Let's see if we can talk to them.
Little Treeby, be a good girl and open the door.
Ooh, that was a whole backstory. Oh?
Little Treeby, be a good girl and open the door.
Okay. So off to see Finan and Aglaya.
Lady Aglaya and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters.
Species are disappearing.
Okay, so we accidentally started one of the things that we shouldn't have. I'm assuming that's this one. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and hold off on that for now. And set off to... Actually, you know what? This is taking a little bit longer than I thought to get past this first part. So, I need to rest up for tomorrow. So, I'm actually gonna call it here. Maybe we'll do the Awu thing tomorrow. But yes, basically I won't be streaming until probably Sunday, if not Monday, because I will be doing side quests for the weekend, because again, I've got kind of a busy weekend ahead of me. If I can, I will stream tomorrow, but I'm not for sure. So definitely Sunday or Monday, I should be back online. And then we will play through more version 3.2. It was quite a lot to take in today, to be honest, because of all the things that happened. But that is going to be the stream for now. Again, kind of a short one, only at like an hour and 15. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'd be happy to answer when I have the time. That is all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, until next time, take it easy.